Hello everyone and welcome back if you're returning. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have never seen one of my messages before, I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer and an open channel for the divine. And on this channel you will find spiritual guidance, twin flame guidance, so usually both combined in my videos. So if you found this channel for any reason at all, just trust we have been guided to each other for a very good reason, and I hope you find the answers you're looking for. So, let's get into this message. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I've been speaking the last few days about the heavy energy and the purging and the emotional roller coaster and the bringing through all the past wounds to finally purge them out before this lunar eclipse. And thank you everyone who has joined my Zoom event on 3/3 on the 3rd of March. It filled up so quickly. So thank you all so much. It's going to be such a fantastic event. Anyway, get back to the message earlier. But yes, but today, I don't know what happened. I woke up and I just, everything, I don't know, it was something inside of me had changed. The last few days I feel like I have been purging a lot for the masculine energy. I have been clearing a lot, alchemizing a lot through doing my artwork and journaling and things and spending time in nature, just trying to really purge and alchemize out those negative energies. But today I woke up and I felt completely different. And I get so much done today. I kept on hearing the Alicia Keys song in my head because I was girl on fire today. I got my website done. I've got all my branding done, my website done. I got all my flyers to send out to businesses and things. I was totally laser focused. So I don't know what it was, but I feel like I was just trying to get it all done before the lunar eclipse so that I can go into this next phase, into this next beautiful cycle, completely ready and prepared for what's to come. And I feel that on this Zoom event on 3/3, working with Marilyn and all these beautiful energies is really going to help you to get into that same energy if you're not already there. If you are, then yes, we're all on the same wavelength. So let's get into this message tonight and see what wants to come through. I'm not going to make it too long because even though I have been girl on fire today, I feel pretty shattered. I feel pretty shattered now. Oh, and big news. Roxy will be strutting her stuff when we go out our last walk tonight, because she has been discovered by a beautiful doggy brand, an international doggy brand, and they saw a post up out of her and they sent me a message saying, your little partner is so cute and can we send her some free gifts? And once we send the free gifts, if you want to do some reels and some posts and stuff with the gifts, and we'll give you discounts for all your viewers and stuff like that. So Roxy is becoming a little internet sensation. She's got her first modelling contract, so I cannot wait to see the post we're going to do with her new items. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to the company if you're watching, and I look forward to bringing through some beautiful posts with Roxy wearing some and modelling some of her new items that she's got as a gift. So thank you so much. So that's my big news for the day. Website done and Roxy got a modelling gig. Nice. So I cannot wait. So let's get into this message. Calling in heavenly ancestors, spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Please and thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Sorry, here we go. Burp's already started. Can also request Archangel Michael, whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and spirit ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Sending love, light and gratitude, and so it is. Okay, so let's clear the energy and set the intention. I set the intention with this message to bring through the highest vibration of unconditional love and healing and blessings to every single person who connects with this message. Channel straight through the cosmic heart of Venus. And so it is. Ooh. And thank you all for your comments, the love that you've sent to my channel. Over the last couple of days, I am going to get back to the comments. I'm working through them slowly but surely. And I will get to your comment and I will acknowledge it and reply to the ones that need reply to. But thank you everyone for all the love. It's honestly, it makes me cry when I read through the comments here. You're just all so beautiful and gracious and kind, and I'm just so lucky. I know I'm biased, but I do feel like I have the best viewers on YouTube. I really do. So, where do we want to go first? Okay, so I've been guided to a few different decks here, and I'm using a new deck at the end to pull a message from. It's a deck that was recommended to me by one of my beautiful Aussie sisters, who messaged me saying, have you tried these decks? And I'm using one of the recommendations she gave me. So I'll pull a message from that at the end. It is a beautiful deck. And I'll get some True Love Oracle and see what's to come through. And I'll pull a few tarot as always. But I want to connect through right now with the... we're going to connect through the Lightworkers Oracle first of all and see the energy of the Twin Flame connections right now. What's going on now that the energies are starting to balance out a bit. Okay. Now I'll keep on looking at my pendulum here. So some of you could be learning to work more with your pendulum, or you could be using a pendulum right now. Or you could be, you know, just purchase yourself your first pendulum, something like that. Because I'm looking at the pendulum, which I don't normally do. Now I'm seeing a graveside. So either this is metaphorical, for something has ended, something is been left in the past, something is dead and buried from the past, or someone has actually experienced a loss of some kind. So if this is for whoever is watching, I'm sorry for your loss. And if this could be for your masculines, those of you that aren't in contact with your masculine, but either way, I'm sorry for your loss. So break the chain. It says ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting your future. This is the time. That's why we're all letting go of the past, healing those last little wounds that have been, you know, those little niggles that have been holding us back from fully embracing our journey. You know, fear of people judging us, or people from the past that's made us feel less than, or feeling rejected, feeling like you're not worthy, feeling like, you know, almost like imposter syndrome, like maybe I shouldn't be on this journey because I don't seem to have the same gifts as other people have and things. But you have to remember, we're all at different points in our journey. And some people have had their abilities since childhood, and it's just the plan that they made before they incarnated into this time. But also many of you've been held back because, you know, you've maybe not really fully embraced your journey yet, and it's only now you're just starting to feel more your intuition and stuff coming online. So don't worry if you're looking at other people's journey and going, why can't I do that? Why can't I do that? It will come. If you're on this journey and you're awakened to this journey and you understand all the stuff myself and other readers talk about, and it feels like it resonates within your heart, then all those gifts and things like that, all your spiritual gifts, your connectivity to the divine, your seer abilities, your prophetic abilities, your clairaudient abilities, whatever it is you've got, your healing abilities, they will come. So don't worry, and it's just a case of allowing yourself to rewrite the future for yourself, and it's literally, I'm going to post a video about a manifestation today that I saw, and it's fabulous because it's so true. When you send out those intentions, have faith it's done. And it's so strange because Archangel Michael said that to me yesterday, those very, very words. And when I was asking him what was going on with the energy, and I was like, what's going on? It feels like I'm regressing. What's going on? Why am I feeling like the way I did 2 years ago? And he said, it's a masculine energy. But he says, you're not going backwards. It's actually, you're going forwards, because you're having to leave all those negative feelings and emotions and regret and the grieving and stuff like that in the past, from like my past lives and things, in order to step into my future timeline, because he said everything is already done. And for many of you, that's the main thing to remember about your manifestations. Send them out there. Send out, your positive thoughts for the way you want your future to be. And then go, it's done. And then focus on celebrating the fact it's there. Celebrate the fact that you're about to receive. You manifest it, you want it in the now, and you're getting ready to receive it, and you're thankful for it. And I'll help out that video because it was really good, and I share this girl's views on that. Answering the call. What is your soul calling you to do at this time? So for many of you, your masculines are really feeling antsy right now, because they know they're supposed to be doing something. And for many of the masculines, they've been in that Four of Cups energy where they've just not had a chance. If they're in like a karmic relationship, they've got young children, for example, they're caretakers for caregivers or whatever for their parents or whatever this is. It's a lot of them just have not had the chance to fully answer the call. But I feel with the breaking the chains and answering the call, this is just saying that there can be no more, no more distractions, no more procrastination. It's time to do what your soul is calling you to do. It's time to make that move into the next phase of your journey, and this lunar eclipse is definitely going to do that. It's going to make things, it's going to be a perfect balance of practicality, and so it's going to be a perfect balance of following your dreams, turning your passion and dreams into reality, and also being practical about where to start and how to get there, because that's what I really have to share with you all. Because at the start of this year, I mean, we're only in the 1st of March, but just this year alone, in the 2 months, I have really I wanted to have my own successful business where it was a healing business, where I was able to work with children, with the elderly, to be able to write my books. I wanted it to cover everything: my channel, my books, my healing business. And that's what I wanted. I wanted this year to be all about my business, being successful, having my own website, all the rest of it. And in the last 2 months, I have been putting these things into motion. And now I'm on the 1st of March, and I've achieved everything that I was hoping to achieve this year. So it's because I took those steps towards doing what I wanted to do. And so the reason why I'm saying that is because when you have a dream in mind, you have a goal in mind, if you don't take those steps towards it, then it's never going to happen. So, you have to kind of take those steps to achieve what you want. And even if it is something, doesn't matter how big the dream is, just even if taking those small steps towards it will help you to achieve it. The warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? So this is divine feminines. Divine feminines, it's like do not allow yourself to be suppressed any longer. No dream or no desire of yours is too big. At the moment, yes, the way this energy is, you have to have a practical way to get there, because that's what the Virgo energy is all about: practicality and looking at the details and making sure everything is perfect. Virgos are known as the perfectionists of the zodiac. So there's something here about a time to focus on the things you truly want, and stop suppressing what your soul is asking you to do. Because I feel this is all about having the strength and courage to make that move forward. Tell me about the masculines right now. So Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. So I feel that I said last night there's a lot of Akashic record stuff coming up for people, because it's like your soul is recalling all parts of itself from other timelines, other lifetimes. And without getting too confusing, we're in one timeline right now, but there's various timelines going on around us, multi-dimensional timelines. So we have past timelines, we have future timelines, we have present timelines, but we have also multi-layers of timelines taking place, which just really confuses things. But this right now is what I'm feeling. The masculines are gathering all the information, and divine feminine, you're gathering all the information from all your different lifetimes, and you're going to embody that one energy. So if you have been a warrior in a lifetime, if you have been a nurse in another lifetime, if you have been a scientist, you're going to be able to embody all those things, all those traits from other lifetimes. Pardon me. And I feel that's what the masculines are discovering. They're discovering now that they're like, you know, for example, your masculine could be like, you know, I could never play a guitar before. I always wanted to, but I couldn't play a guitar before. And they just pick it up and start playing it. You know, I never thought I could write a book before. And then before they know it, they've written a whole novel. That kind of thing. Your gifts and all your, not just your gifts and your experiences and any career history or your special hobbies and interests, etc. from past lives, they come back to you. And that's what I feel the masculines are going through right now. Okay, don't dim to fit in. Again, this is just about realising that you're not here to blend in to everyone else, to blend in with everyone else. You're here to stand out for a reason. And for many of you, it is because you're teachers, you're guides, you have some sort of public role here to help humanity. So it's not about, you know, it's not about because you're so special from everyone else, or because you're, you know, everyone else pales in comparison to you, that type of thing. But you are meant to be seen and heard in some way. That's what I feel. I feel that's what the masculines feel too. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying the foundation, divine plan. So that's what I was saying, the masculines are realising now. If the masculines thought at first, you know, like, oh, maybe you were too risky with your spiritual beliefs and the way you thought, and like if you were to say, oh, I connect with the angels, or I've always been clairvoyant, or I've, you know, something like that. And the masculines have been a bit dubious about, like, oh, I don't know, I've never trusted that kind of thing. They're now understanding why you were different from everybody else. That's what I feel. They're understanding the plan, and they're understanding about past lives and why everything is accumulating in this particular timeline before you move into the next phase of your journey, your mission, your purpose. So let's see. Give me one more from here, please, for the energy of the twin flames. Oh. Okay. Protection. Call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. Now, this is what I was talking about last night. What I did in my last event with Archangel Michael. Soul retrieval, which is so important. And you know, you wonder why it's so important. It's because fragments of our soul, that's what we're doing right now. That's why a lot of you will be feeling, you'll start to have really intense past life visions and dreams, more vivid than ever before, because that Akashic record is wide open and it's making you face things from past lives that you have to heal. You have to let go. As I told you, mine was grieving for my masculine when I lost him tragically during the war, and I hadn't really fully, I don't feel fully dealt with that grief at the time in that lifetime. And it came up in this lifetime, and I was thinking, why am I grieving when, you know, it was just such a weird feeling. I cannot explain to you, but I was literally grieving like the death of my masculine from past lives. And then there was other stuff come up as well. So a lot of you might be feeling that there's stuff coming up that is truly You cannot be encumbered with any kind of negative emotion or resentment or unhealed anything from past lives to step into this new earth frequency. So but that, you know, the card of protection as well, I feel, is like your soul, your higher self is very protective right now of your energy as well. Yeah, see, look, spiritual awakening and the High Priestess. So, you know, this is all, and look what's right behind that, the lineage of the rose. So this is what I feel. And that card always makes me think of like a gathering under the moon, because look, there's a moon up here as well. And what's crazy is that's like an eclipse. And look at this circle of divine feminines here surrounding you. So I feel you're very protected, you're very covered with love and with all the other divine feminines and spirit around you. Anne or Anna, whatever you want to call her, and Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, etc., etc. All those beautiful divine energies I feel are surrounding you, divine feminine and divine masculine, as you both get ready to take on the next part of your journey. So definitely something about the lineage of the rose coming through. And you're already doing it. The age of light, you are here to birth this new golden age, this golden age of light and love. And if you look at all the rainbow light coming in there, that's what I'm bringing through to you all in the Zoom event on the 3rd of March. These rainbow light codes and symbols that are coming through. And so it's interesting that that's come up right now. You're already in your purpose. For many of you, you're already in your purpose. You're just being a light to others. Because for many of you, that is what your purpose is. Just be a light. Just be in that Christ consciousness energy and have love for everyone and all living things. Have love for yourself. Just have compassion and kindness and devotion to yourself and all others. And that is really the main point of the Christ consciousness. That is what Yeshua came here to teach. Not religion, not about churches. Although he did hope the churches would teach the Christ consciousness. But sadly, other ideas came around about that. But he was here to teach you that the kingdom of heaven is you. You are all part of that kingdom of heaven, and you do not need a church. A church gatekeeps the divine, when every single one of us has that church within our heart. And that's what Yeshua came to teach, along with Mother Mary and so many other beautiful, nurturing, motherly energies. And the Pleiades there on the bottom. And yes, so the answer is yes. So it's just, I just feel we're moving into a beautiful frequency right now, and I just feel that you don't see it yet, but there's just going to be, and I said a couple of weeks ago, there's going to be chaos, there's going to be a storm for many. But once you're through that storm, once the chaos has passed, the calm arrives. And I feel there might be turbulent moments, like pockets of turbulence along the way this year with various things. And obviously there's a lot going on in the world. We cannot deny that. A lot of needless lives have been lost and really negative situations taking place. But it's also the collapse of an old paradigm. It's the collapse of the old way of thinking. It's the collapse of those old negative timelines, and all the illusions are crumbling away. So there may be a few storms, but always remember the storm clears the way. It clears the path. So let me see. I want to pull. Let me pull some meshes around the twin flame connection here. Can you give me some meshes of love here? Give me some romantic energies coming through here for the twin flame connection. Now I'm seeing old movies, so somebody could love to watch old movies, or you're watching an old movie today. Now, I heard the name Sebastian Bach. Now, it's so weird. I mean, I thought, now, I could be completely wrong here. If Sebastian Bach is because I can't remember if Sebastian Bach is a classical musician or if he's a lead singer of Skid Row. So, bear with me. I need to try and think on that one. But I'm hearing the name Sebastian Bach. So B-A-C-H. So somebody could be connected to him. He could be someone's twin flame in this lifetime, or who knows. Or someone someone could like that music. Could have been someone's, teenage crush, if it is the person I'm thinking of. It's weird that came through. Old movies and Sebastian Bach. This is a bit of a cheeky thing to say, but there's a masculine here who loves your curves. So if you're someone who is paranoid about your figure being too curvy and vivacious, and you may have thought this person may have triggered your insecurities around that, especially if they said something in the past, but this person wants you to know, I love your curves. I love them, and they're what only makes me more attracted to you. So maybe this person's already told you they love curvy women or something, but that's what's coming through, and sorry for being a bit cheeky. This card came out, Passionate Dance. So this is all about finding that beautiful rhythm between the two of you and that harmony and balance. And I actually posted, I reposted something on my Instagram, and I don't know if I can share it on Facebook. I need to try and figure that out. But I loved it. I reposted it. It was two people that were doing their own dance. They were separate, and the post was all about how when two people come together, sometimes they have to separate to find their own groove, to find their own dance moves. And then this man and woman were separate and they were dancing on their own, and then they came back together and they started doing proper old dancing, like jiving and stuff like that. And I loved it, and it just made me smile because I thought that is so much about the twin flame journey, and this is what it reminds me of. You do have to go your separate ways and find your own groove, find your own style of dance, and then you can come back together, and it's a beautiful divine dance of harmony and love and romance. And for some of you, dancing could be significant for you and your person as well. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it says joyful union and divine union. 2 cards of union. So it says, remind you to embrace the love and happiness you share with another. And also, divine union represents a sacred partnership that aligns you with your higher purpose. So 2 cards of union, and after coming out that passionate dance. So there definitely could be, as I say, dance connections here. Maybe one of you or both of you are dancers, or you were dancers in a past life. But I also just feel like there's something really balanced radiating from both of you right now. And now I'm hearing that song. It's been come through before, and it's the script, the man that won't be moved or something. Someday you wake up and find that you're missing me. So I'm not moving. Oh yeah, I think it's the script, the man that can't be moved or something like that. And this, I feel like this person, you may think you've seen the last of them. You may think like they're just not caring, they're not coming back. But this person is saying to you, oh, I'm coming back, and I'm not moving when I come back. Shared dreams. So you and this person are having shared dreams. You could be meeting each other in dream state a lot. Soul contract. So it says, suggest that you both have made agreements to learn and grow together in this lifetime. So there we go. There's something here. I feel there's been some sort of contract that you both have fulfilled separately with that passionate dance, coming back together in a passionate dance, and now you can be reunited to carry out your divine purpose together. That's what it feels like. Now, I'm hearing another Irishy song, which is so strange. So maybe this is someone with Irish connections or Irish past lives, or you're Irish, or your person's Irish, because I'm hearing the girl from Belfast City. Now, that came through a couple of years ago. So somebody could be connecting to a girl from Belfast City, or your person could be from Belfast City or something. So something about Belfast City, something about Northern Ireland. So let's see. Chakra alignment. So wow, this is a really powerful card, because this means that you and your person, all your chakras are completely healed and aligned and ready for the next step of your journey. And I feel it's because, you know, your soul contract's ready to be honoured. Give me one more here, please. And I'll pull some tarot. Give me one more here. Give me one more, please, and thank you. Thank you. Oh, I hate these light ones. They're so hard to read. Guardian spirits. So you're both highly protected as you ascend. And remember, you got the card of protection. And I felt it was like the divine feminine energy surrounding you all, like that lineage of the rose. And this is the ascension in love. See the hot air balloon with the big heart? As you both ascend towards union here, I feel you're both being highly protected so that there's no more distractions. Yeah, I feel that. No more distractions. A timeless bond. So something's happening now in the harmony of your soul. So the timeless bond indicates the unbreakable connection that withstands all time and space. So I feel this connection is very much protected, so there's no more distractions. I'm going to just clarify that with some tarot, and then I'll pull, I'm looking forward to pulling one of my new cards at the end. Reunion of spirits. Yeah, this is your spirits reconnecting, that your essence is reconnected. It's like that unification process is happening. So let's see. If someday you wake up and find out you're missing me. Wow, I just got the deck on Six of Cups and the Six of Wands. So this is a very successful past life reunion. A very successful reunion coming together here with, I feel, with two people who have really endured and gone the distance. I don't know why I feel that. I feel like you have dealt with a lot, and that's why you're so protected at this point, because you're both ready for this breakthrough. You're both ready for this union. And the Temperance is union energy and reunion energy, and the Queen of Swords. So you could have air in your chart. But I just feel you're a good communicator, whoever you are. Very expressive, very good with your words. Temperance and the Devil card there. So this person could definitely be held back due to fears and concerns. Temperance again. And the Ace of Cups. Wow. So yeah, this is definitely a love union happening here. It's definitely a love union coming back together. And definitely strong Sagittarius and Cancerian energy. And again, the Judgment is Sagittarius for me as well. And the Emperor is Aries energy. So I do feel this is someone who's definitely made a decision, or who has been awakened to their soul's purpose here. Who's aligned with their soul purpose. Yeah, this person, I feel, now this is quite a nasty, not a nasty thing to say, but quite not a nice thing to say, but this person may have felt your views were irrelevant regarding spirituality and stuff like that. They may have thought you're just, you know, airy-fairy and, you know, like, those beliefs are, you know, there's no evidence to back it up type thing. And I do feel that person felt like your ideas and beliefs and things like that were irrelevant to their life until Tower hit. Until that divine intervention, that spiritual awakening happened. So tell me a bit more about this masculine I'm picking up on here, and tell me about this Tower and what what's going on in the present energy of this connection? What is happening here in the present energy of the twin flame connections? Well, there's Queen of Swords back again. So I feel this is could be your opportunity here to express yourself, Divine Feminine, to really be open and honest and clear about your journey, and not to hide your opinions and thoughts any longer. Just be open and just be your true self. Just move to the beat of your own drum. You could be a shaman, you could play a drum. So let's see. Okay, Page of Cups. So I just feel this is a case of allow someone to speak their truth to you also, but allow someone to express themselves. And I think this is also them saying that you both have to be able to express yourself fully. I mean, the Queen of Swords is, as I say, expressive, good communicator. And maybe you can be slightly reserved and slightly cut off until you fully assess the situation. So, you know, it's almost like you reserve emotion until you fully understand what the situation is. And I feel this Page of Cups makes me think you're going to soften up to this person when you hear what they have to say. Five of Pentacles. Clarify that Five of Pentacles, please. Oh no, this person just wants to apologise for being absent. Now there's a King of Swords. So now we've got the Queen and King of Swords here. So this person wants to apologise for being absent, not being around for you, not being there when you needed their help in some way, or not when you needed them to assist you, or whatever this is. But I feel this person saying, I wasn't around for you. They could have, you know, abandoned this journey. But the King and Queen of Swords means there's going to be communication here with that Page of Cups, where you're both going to be open and honest. Oh, and I felt that. The Fool just literally jumped out of the deck. I didn't even have to shuffle. So this is something about be ready to take a chance on this. Be ready to take a chance on each other. Because I feel like the Divine are encouraging the Divine Feminine here to take a chance, take a risk on this person. Tell me about this, and this could also be the masculines getting ready to be in that breakthrough energy. Look what just came out, the Ace of Swords, which is one of my favourite yes cards. The Sun card and the Sun card, the Ace of Swords, and the Chariot are usually my main yes cards. So I do feel that the Divine's confirming that yes, you should be ready to take a chance on this. You should be ready to take a leap of faith here, because this person is coming in here with some sort of honesty. Tell me about this connection. Tell me about this connection. Yeah, look at that. Eight of Wands. So communication, forward movement, travel. Now, I feel with this energy coming through here, I feel the Divine are saying to you that this may have been delayed for a while because your person had a lot of healing to do and understanding their journey, but you're both ready for this. And I feel this conversation is just the start of the whole process. I feel like spiritually you're aligned, spiritually you're unified, spiritually you both understand the journey now, you understand, pardon, you both understand what the journey is. The one piece of the puzzle that hasn't fallen into place yet is you both have to talk and fully be yourself. No more hiding, Divine Feminine. If you've been hiding from your person, like you're a, you know, if you've been if you're someone who, when they came to the house, you hid your cauldron under the bed, for example, they need to see the real you, and you need to see the real them. You know, I just feel there's something with that coming through. No more hiding from each other. The next step here towards full union energy is for you both to get on the same page and just be honest with each other. The Emperor. And the Judgment card came out again. So I told you this Emperor is fully awakened. They fully understand. They've answered the call, I feel, as well. And I just feel this is ready now. I mean, the Judgment card is a communication card for me as well. They're ready to communicate. Tell me what else you want this twin flame connection. So look at that, the moon. Something about the moon and being ready. And, you know, I just feel there's a dog here and there's a wolf. And I just feel this person has in the past wanted to be this lone wolf and not really commit to anything. But now they're more like this loyal dog. They want to be by your side. They want to make things work. That's what I feel. They went from being the kind of lone wolf to the loyal dog. And not that I'm saying this should be your dog, but look, just come out the Ace of Cups. And the Seven of Pentacles. So this person wants to invest in love. They want to invest in love. Yeah, the Page of Swords. Communication's coming in here from this person. And I feel they've been learning a thing or two. That's why you have to be honest with each other. You can't hide your spiritual side. You can't dim your light anymore. You have to be open and honest with this person. And they have to be open and honest with you. And that's the only way the pair of you are going to move forward here. That's what I feel. The Divine saying, true Divine Feminine, take a chance on this. They're going to come in and speak their truth. There's a chance for you both to move forward. Investing in each other. But there has to be open, honest communication from both. Not just from the masculine, from both. So, Page of Pentacles there. So, Page of Pentacles for me is always like an initial message, you know, like a, hi, it's been a while, or hi, how are you, or something like that. Oh, I haven't seen you post for a while, or, you know, if you've just posted, so something like that. Or this person might put out a post on social media for the first time in, you know, a year or something. So something like that, some small gesture, some small token gesture to get your attention, I feel. So tell me if this... So I was going to say, tell me if this conversation can happen. And I got the Six of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So I feel this is going to put you both into calmer waters together, more peaceful. It's going to bring a more peaceful connection within the two of you. And the Three of Cups. And the Six of Cups right behind that. So this is past life reunion. Every day, all day for me. Three of Cups and Six of Cups. So this is definitely someone who you're both now aligning with your purpose from past lives. You're both aligning with your union and the physical, but there has to be communication, honest communication from both sides. And that's coming through. And the Ten of Pentacles just flipped out the deck on its own. I mean, come on, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This is going to change both your lives. You just have to have this conversation. So, Divine Feminine, and there's a Chariot on the bottom. If you are watching this and you feel it's your message, I want you to say now, my person is communicating with me right now. My person is communicating with me right now, and so it is. It is done. They are about to communicate with me, or something like, you know, my person and I are going to have an honest conversation right now, and so it is done. Manifest it to happen right now. And as I say, this is only for the people that feel aligned to this message. It won't happen that quickly for everyone, I wouldn't say, but it's definitely time for this connection, for you both to talk. And just know it's already done. It's already done. This conversation is coming. Four of Pentacles and the Strength card. No more holding back. Have the courage here to talk to each other. Yes. Because it's going to lead to this. Star. Healing, wish fulfillment, blessings, union. Again, the Temperance card. So, you know, and the Four of Swords is peace. It's healing. I mean, this is reflection, peace, taking time out, that sacred pause. But it's also in terms of when you come back together with someone, it's both of you sitting in the energy of peace and tranquility, in union, happy. So the main energies, let's see, the main signs, obviously strong Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, what else came through? Aries, Capricorn, and Gemini. I feel a bit of Gemini there as well. Okay. Anything else? The Tower. I told you, something has happened. Some sort of, this person thought that your spiritual side was irrelevant to them, irrelevant to their life. They may not have believed in divine connections or divine contracts. They may have just thought that you were very whimsical about romance and love. You know, like if you said to this person, I think we could have met in a previous lifetime. I think we could be lovers from another lifetime or something. Your person could have been like, yeah, I don't think so. I don't even believe in past lives. You know, that kind of thing. I feel this could have been someone who really thought your opinions and ideals around divine connections and love and stuff like that were just fantasy. You know, not real, not reality. Let me pull a true love oracle, and then I'm going to get a message from my new deck. I'm so excited. Okay. So again, that strong energy of healing coming through. There's definitely something changing in your energetic connection, you know, your higher dimensional connection. You're both, I feel like all your past lives are all accumulating and back into your soul unification right now. And your masculine knows the purpose of this journey. You know the purpose of this journey. They're ready for this union. You're ready for this union. And my fingers are getting closer to closer on purpose. You both understand the divine mission and purpose together. And eventually this conversation, sorry my rubbish heart, eventually this conversation is going to bring the two of you back together. And that honest conversation is going to change the entire situation. I feel it's just going to turn things around. And I'm getting so much taps on my scalp when I'm talking about this. So there's definitely something going to change very quickly in this connection just when you have this honest conversation and both of you be your true, genuine selves. So let's see. Okay. Any other messages from this deck? Oh my goodness. Why do you always have to throw it so far away? I'll take a couple more messages and I'm going to pull an oracle card. Oh, thank you. And one more, please. Oh, okay. They're saying one more, so I'm going to get one more. My goodness. Sorry, the energy in all the cards tonight is crazy. I don't even know if there's another one somewhere. They're just all jumping out everywhere. Okay. So, let me get these cards together. So again, the healing card came through. So it says, healing, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by white light and feel your relationship being healed in this very moment. So I do this practice a lot, generally every day for me, my masculine. Don't just wait until you get this card to go, oh, I might try that. Those of you that don't do it already, picture you and your masculine in a bubble of pure white light. And it really helps, especially if there's any parts of your masculine, like their chakra or anything like that, you feel is needing some extra healing. Picture a white light between you and their chakra, the chakra where it's the throat chakra, the third eye, the heart chakra. And in that white bubble, picture the light being passed through between their chakra and your chakra. And it's amazing that the healing that comes from doing that. And if you do it daily, it really does help. So it says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So I feel you're both highly independent people. You can both have your own business. Maybe that's why the King and Queen of Swords are so prominent as well. You both could have, obviously, air in your chart too. But I feel this is more about you both being highly independent, motivated people, good speakers, very you're very aware that your of your words and things, and very articulate in the way you express yourselves. So I feel that there's something here. There's obviously love with the Ace of Cups and stuff as well. So it's not just a case of you're both very career minded or anything like that. I just feel you're both very independent. You both have your own businesses and your own lives, and I feel there's something about this conversation that's just going to change the dynamic of your connection. It's going to be like a let's bring this together, let's work together here for the greater good of our own lives, our children's children, etc. if you have children, but also for the collective. And I feel that is something that you and this person are going to work towards. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for in the heart is the gateway to the soul. So again, this is just a reminder, don't follow the guidance of here unless it's in rational terms. You know, your ego can help you get out of danger and stuff like that, and help you to figure out that something is not going to be healthy or something. But the heart is the main decision maker, because if you're not listening to your heart, it means you're not following the path of your soul. So it says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow love and joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So that's just saying to keep your vibration high, even if you're on your own and your person hasn't reached out to you yet. The more you sit in that vibration of love and joy and happiness, and just try and find a reason to smile and find joy, whether it's in nature, in art, whatever it is you like to do. It's so important to find a way to tell yourself that you deserve to be happy, and find that happiness for yourself first of all. Imagine all the unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. And that's what's going on right now, as I said, for the Twin Flame Collective, possibly the whole collective, but the Twin Flame Collective that I specifically tap into, that's what we've been doing. We've been dissolving all those negative thoughts and patterns and ideologies and things from past lives and in the past in this lifetime, so we can move on to the new opportunities that await us. Playfulness, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So I love that, because I've always said that my entire life, even before the last couple of years when I met my twin and stuff. I've always said to people, love is the greatest healer. And I've always, even as a child, I used to always say to people when people would argue, but why can't you just love each other? Why can't you just love each other? And it, honestly, it's still my philosophy. Love is the greatest healer. Why can't we all just love each other? And romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So there's that romantic energy, and I definitely feel there's something really romantic coming in from this person. But it has to be, I do feel this open, honest conversation is going to really change everything. And I feel it's coming through this beautiful lunar eclipse energy as well. So let me get some glasses and see what was coming through my new oracle deck. And it's called the Water Temple Oracle. How pretty is that? It is so lovely, and I love the colours as well. This is the colours of the cards. Look at that, all my favourite colours. I love these blues and aquas and things. So I always say my favourite colour, but honestly, I'm just a colour girl. I will wear the more colour the better. The more colour the better. I as I say, I don't own anything really. My trousers are black. I wear black trousers, but I have to always be wearing colour. I can't wear just black on its own. It makes me feel like I'm going to a funeral. So I just can't do it. It looks nice on other people, but it just doesn't feel good on me. It doesn't feel natural. So let's see. I'm just going to give the deck a little shuffle and then we'll pick a card. I don't want a card to come out because I want to pick one on camera. So I'm just going to connect through and say we want to pick a card from this new deck. I've had a look at some of the cards and I just love them so much. They really are beautiful. Okay. Let's see. One more shuffle, please, and then I'm going to pick a card. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see what wants to come through. I'm excited to read a message from this new Oracle deck. This could be the one for the next few nights. I will probably do a lunar eclipse reading tomorrow. And then obviously on the 3rd, I'm doing my Zoom event. So probably won't be a message that night. But I'll be back on the 4th. So I'll do my message tomorrow at some point. So let's see. Can I get a message, please, for this twin flame message to close out? Please and thank you. They're having to think about it. It's a new deck. They're just having to get used to the cards, I guess. Tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop. No, I'm going to the back. This one. 22, Goddess Bridget. Spark, my eternal flame flows brightly. Wow. I connect to Goddess Bridget a lot, and I know a lot of people I do private sessions with really connect to her, so she's really prominent at the moment within the collective. Oh my goodness, wow, that's amazing. So let's read this card. Okay, I'm excited to see what this one says. Okay. Okay. So, Goddess Bridget, the spark, my eternal flame glows brightly. Ignite, inspire, and catalyst. Bridget's eternal flame turns any dread, doubt, or worry that prevents you from realizing your true potential into a puff of smoke. Invoke her flame to consume everything that no longer serves your enlightened and passionate spirit. Goddess Bridget will also help you live a more meaningful life by kindling the possibilities. A flicker of insight can light an inner spark and energize you to follow an idea, hunch, or dream and see where it takes you. Now, this is so aligned with everything I've said about leaving the past in the past, but also following your dreams and your desires and your passions. So amazing. Fire and water embody complementary energies. Rain can dampen the earth as that fires, so the fire cannot ignite. Reflect on anything that's dampening your spirit right now and repurpose that energy to extinguish any flames of despair and wet the grounds of doubt. Ignite a glimmer of hope and let it light the way forward. A single idea can spark a continuous current of possibilities. Surrender to the pure joy of your passion and allow faith and action to light your way forward to a fulfilling purpose. Consistent and increased movement towards your dreams will bring you to the treasures you seek. So there we go, consistent and focused movement towards your dreams. Again, just clarifying what I just said. So thank you. Thank you, Bridget. Bridget means exalted one. She is a dawn goddess of spring, fertility, poetry, smithcraft, healing, and transformation. Her water shrines in Ireland. How many Irish things did I get as well? Wow. I cannot believe I just realised that. I pulled Goddess Bridget and it was a lot of Irish references come through. That's amazing. Her water shrines in Ireland remain well preserved and lovingly maintained as a triple goddess, Bridget personifies and celebrates 3 seasons of the divine feminine, the maiden, the mother, and the crone. She is the alchemist, the protectress, and goddess of the sacred flame. Her light of love burns away limiting beliefs, uneasiness, and sabotaging patterns that avert you from your divine potential. Call on this fiercely loving goddess for protection now, alchemy, and strength, and you will feel her powerful presence overcome. So, wow. I cannot believe all the Irish references, and then my brand new deck, and they pulled Goddess Bridget. Card 22 as well. Wow. I am mind blown as always. Mind blown. I think we'll need to pull another one of those cards tomorrow night. It's got to be done. So let's close out. Oh, so sending blessings to you, your home, your family, and your pets. And God bless your union to come in with your special person very soon. Dearest everlasting Father, thank you for this time we have spent together today, and thank you for all you do for us. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. Amen. Take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Namaste. Bye.